Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steve and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. Welcome back to the channel. Last time we were in Brockton County, which is 2 weeks ago, we completed our airport. We got everything down that we needed to, but in today's episode we are going to go back to the airport and we're going to complete some smaller projects around some viewer suggested additions, and then also some detailing slash building up of the airport district itself. I'm hoping this is gonna be the last time we're gonna come back to the airport this week, because there's some other projects I want to get done, because the airport DLC really took up a lot of time with Brockton County, and there's some really fun projects that I want to get going on in this large city, but we gotta get through the airport first, so let's kind of hop out of this and start up. So this is the cargo airport. I did some small changes based off of some suggestions. I added in a fifth cargo airport stand. I extended this out a little bit farther too. I made some changes up to this area, and I tried to eliminate any curves in the taxiways, so now they're more sharper angles. So that's one thing I did off camera, but you know, there's some things we gotta kind of add in here to make it seem a bit more realistic, and then also to our services area we got to set up the helicopters properly because I didn't actually end up doing anything with the helicopters, so hopefully we can do that today. Yeah, so why don't we hop out of it. We'll start with the city or airport services area, and there was one item that I was going to add in last week that I didn't end up actually adding in when we were kind of looking at things, and that is this salt dome. It's like a raw mineral storage, but it looks exactly like something you'd see holding salt, and this is a great place for it. So thank you, I believe it was David, for the encouragement to put this in anyways. So there we go. Well, make sure we put it on empty so that we don't get tons and tons of trucks coming in here. But this could also be added in the cargo area, or somewhere near the cargo area as well, should we need it later on. We'd have to extend out our industry area, because it does look really cool. It does look like it holds sand and salt, which is definitely used for the road networks and probably the airports during the crazy winter months. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to add some offices in this area. So offices are probably needed. Originally, I was thinking that probably most of the offices would be in the main cargo building itself, but it really doesn't look like that. So we should definitely look to add some office buildings in. So I think right here is a prime location for an office style building. So we will plot that in, and we'll let that just kind of go. We'll see if anything pops up. And I don't want to put anything over here, but there's also all these buildings over on this side. So I'm thinking instead of warehouses on this side here, what we do is we take this off, delete these buildings, even though they're historical, and we make this office buildings. So what we can do here is go into find it. We'll go into offices, and we'll try to find some nice office buildings. So I believe the first one we did was 2x4, and it doesn't really look like there's anything good that would work in this situation, but there is one in the 2x3. That one seems nice. It's really basic. That's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, that one's pretty nice too. That one's a bit too modern. That actually seems pretty good, but I think it's a bit too tight. I think this one's probably the way to go. So we'll place this one down. Hey, look at this, we're getting one in. So since this one's zoned in automatically, let's take a quick peek at it. It might be a bit too tall for an airport. Yeah, it's more of a downtown office building, so we'll delete that. And let's see, so we have a 4x4 and a 3x4 to play with. So why don't we dive into that. So let's start with some 4x4 offices. And we'll just look at some of these low-level office buildings. This one I really like. I think this one's really cool. Yeah, it's like a really old style brick building. maybe one of the original office buildings in the area. Let's place that one down right there. So then now we're 3x4. Yeah, that's a bit too tall. But it's a nice building though. I did say we were going to limit the heights. Another office, or sorry, another brick one that could work beside the other one. This one kind of goes with this one over here. So why don't we place this one down? Maybe they were built at the same time. All right, well, we'll come back to this as these build up, and we'll go over to here. Oh, actually, we should make them historical so that they don't change. And might as well look at them now then. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ignore the advertisements on it probably. Or the company logo. Financial news. Yeah, I don't know about that. Top banking. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if that's just top banking. But it sure is a cool office building that maybe like FedEx or something has. And this one too, that's pretty nice. I think this one needs some more parking over here actually instead. So we're going to exit out of this. We're gonna type in park. Oh, let's exit out of that. I would love if we could squeeze this in, but it doesn't look like we can. So yeah, we'll just say that the employees had to park somewhere else. Well, there is all this parking over here, so maybe they can park over there. All right, I really like that. It adds some height to the area as well, which is nice. But we're gonna swing over to here, and we have all this space to play with. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go into our zoning adjuster. We're gonna turn zoning off of this right here, and that should give us some nice big blocks to play with on this side. So let's see. So there's always some garbage issues. We have garbage here, but I don't know if it can cross this barrier here. I don't think we have. Oh, we do have garbage inside. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So I'm thinking we get another office building over on this side. We'll probably be able to go right up against this. Let's just bring this fence over. And we'll get some nice big offices over here. But let's, again, be really picky with it because I don't want giant office towers popping up, right? Now, there still is a chance that that's going to happen. But that is mainly because they'll get deleted and they'll spawn back in as something else. This one's pretty cool. It's a nice brick style office building. I think this one could be nice, but it would need to be like centered, I believe. Maybe we can put it right here, and yeah, let's put it right here. So when this one grows up, it has that cool little backing. It'd be cool to kind of sit there and like say that's the lunch break room. Watch the planes fly in. So we got this one. Let's make it historical. And let's look at a couple other office buildings. We have that old brick one again. That's pretty nice. And this one as well is pretty cool. Let's wait for this one to pop up because maybe we can kind of just put two in here and stagger them. Yeah, because that's pretty cool. Good contrasting. Okay, let's place this one right here on the corner first, and then we'll see how it looks when it pops up. And we'll see how much space we have to play with. Oh, it looks like a building's popping up right now. It's not the one I was hoping for. This is the one we're hoping for. And then the last one is a 2x4 size. And yeah, we don't have that, so it's 2x3. Then we have this old one right here, which could squeeze in. This one's really ugly, and I love it. Yeah, I mean, together, those look really nice together. And it has this open space in the middle here. I don't know if we really need to get anything else in here. So let's back that up. And, you know, like, it's an office. People work here. Why don't we get, like, some flowers or something in here? Let's do that. There we go. And we'll just kind of line these up right like this. There we go. Spruce up the place a little bit. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so imagine right here, this angled office. That's probably the break room. You can kind of sit in there, watch the planes come in. All right, so we got that. And then right in here, we can probably get a couple more as well. So let's go into our zoning adjuster. Let's take the zoning off of these roads. So we have them facing the main avenue here. And I think we could probably get away with some of that. And then we'll do some of this. Get some of the warehouses on the front here. And offices on the other side. So let's go into like the 3x3s. We haven't really looked at any of the 3x3s yet. That one's a bit too modern looking. That one's nice. Nice as in it is very classic and simple. And that's kind of what I was looking for. But I think the 4x4s are pretty good. Oh, 4x3s. Okay. Now we're talking. We already used that one. Oh, that one's fantastic. Okay. We'll do that one right there. And yeah, we're getting into some of the big offices. That's not what we're looking for. Why don't we do a 3x4? Is there anything like that available? Yeah, and let's throw this one down right here. So we'll leave those spaces again. All right, let's make this historical. Then we'll make this one historical. Fantastic, I love it. And then let's go back, oops, into this one. We'll go into farming. And we'll try to find some of these big warehouses here. That one. I thought they changed color, but apparently not. Just play around with it a little bit. Yeah, okay, well, why don't we just put 2 of these down? All right, I like this. Oh yeah, that one's blue, that one's red. Okay, cool. All right, so that really filled up the space, didn't it? Very nice. This one is a bit tall and it's pretty close to the flight path, but I think it's fine. We'll leave it. All right. Yeah, very cool. I'm enjoying how this is kind of working here. All right, so that was adding offices to the cargo area. Thank you for the suggestion. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at trying to remove some of the traffic that's coming through these loop-de-loops. It's a bit silly that we kind of have like a loop and a loop and then a loop and then another loop. So let's try to cut off some of the traffic that comes through here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a slip lane right here into this kind of teardrop shape right here. So since trucks have already crossed into the secure zone, I feel comfortable kind of letting them swing off right into here and then into the teardrop. Yeah, I think it'll be fine because then they're already through here. So this will act more as like a checkpoint for cargo that's going to the planes directly. So yeah, hopefully it'll remove some of the traffic through here. I wonder if we can kind of see it. So if we go into traffic routes, we click this and we remove everything but the trucks. Yeah, so some of them are coming into here, so we'll be removing all of that nonsense. Looks like some cars are using this to turn around. Interesting. All right, so I was also asking for suggestions about how we can take this, how we can utilize these 2 lanes here. So on this side, the 2 lanes kind of works because of traffic coming in and out of these items here, the warehouses, the garbage, the medical area. But over here, it kind of gets filtered down from a 2 into a 1. So by doing this, we're going to have to change up this road piece right here. But we'll be able to kind of flow it, make it flow a little bit better. So let's go into our 1 unit roads here. We'll go 1 unit, no parking. And let's actually just select this. Let's turn off our guidelines, so at least leave road guidelines on. And then right here, oh, that's a path, interesting. Okay. Parallel right here. So this is about right. It doesn't need to be perfect. Let's select, whoa, autosave. I was wondering what was happening. Let's turn our guidelines off now, please. That is perfect. And then we're going to connect up into here. Let's turn bending off. Alrighty. Let's just back this up ever so slightly. We'll get a nice big winding curve to this. So I guess we'll have to swing this one out, and this one's going to swing out more then, because this needs to be on a better angle. And then this can do that. All right, let's go into node controller and let's square that node off. And then we'll go into traffic manager here and we will do that. And then we'll also just say go through the intersection. Nice, it's already working. Turn off crosswalks, and we're gonna have to delete this. But that's okay. I don't really know how many people are using it anyways. And then right about here, let's make sure node snapping is on. And then let's curve it out. Like so. Nice. And then what we'll do is we'll go into here and we'll select, yeah, let's do this one. Let's upgrade this. There we go. And then I'm going to need to swing these down a bit closer to this road over here. Why don't we actually switch these two? I feel like that's appropriate. Try to line it up a little bit. And then we'll need to come back over here with our concrete tool. Yeah, so a bit of a change of pace with today's episode, isn't it? Bit more smaller detailed things that are going to add a lot to the build here. Okay, so let's square this node off, and then I really want this to line up with this. Yes, but I think the node is off center now. That's great. Good thing we didn't mess up with that too much. I wonder if it will change, if these will be deleted. I don't know, but we can always play with them afterwards. All right, then we're gonna grab this node again. We're gonna swing this back, and then I'm gonna swing this one wide open, like so. Let's actually swing. Yeah, it's a bit funky, but I think it'll work. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna go into traffic manager here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab that. Yeah, I don't know if I like how this is lining up, but I guess it works though. Because otherwise we're gonna have to line up this one with this one, and that's funky. And so let's line up this one with this one again. Make everyone confused. And yeah, I mean, otherwise we can line up with this one with... Oh, no, okay. We just confused everything again. All right, well, you know, I think it'll be fine. We'll just leave it. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for confusing you. And then we'll lock them in over here so they need to make their selection a bit earlier on which lane they're going in. Yeah, okay, so then Yeah, now this is stealing a lot of the traffic going through this silly loop, which, you know, it really is silly, but I think it's necessary. Alrighty, and we have this crosswalk right here. I think I'll leave that one because we did remove a lot of the crosswalks over here. And then we need to do some more traffic manager on this node that I forgot about. So we're gonna say go through. We're gonna take the crosswalk off of here, and we'll leave the crosswalk on this side though. That reminds me, let's get that crosswalk back in. So this is just for any pedestrians walking through here, they can just do that, and that probably should allow them to cross right through this intersection here. And then let's do some, wrong thing, intersection marking. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll do that, and then do that. And then this one is gonna go right into here, and then this one's gonna go right into there. All right, and then we're gonna hold Alt down, and we're gonna go from here to here, to here, to here. And I think we're gonna actually gonna make it pavement. Now it's glitching out a bit too much, so we'll just leave it as chevron. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And then we'll hold Alt, just enough so that we kind of get the gist of what's happening, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and then forgot one marking. Sorry about that. Oh no, oh my gosh, what did I do? Speed clicking. It's never a good idea to speed click, is it? Ah, holy cow. That is okay. Let's just do a quick readjustment here. We'll click this back in. Let's apply those again. Yeah, okay, nice. Accept it. And then let's do one more. So let's hold Shift down. Yeah, no, Lines was right. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. So we did lose some of these. Let's try to place them back in. So I think that they're 2x2, so we'll put them back at 2x2. And they're just these. So we'll place both of them back in, and we'll make them historical so that they don't change. And yeah, we have some worker problems out this way. A lot of that is going to be because we don't really have any communities out this way. So that is a project I want to get going at some point. I was always planning on building a community out over here, but we'll see if we actually get to that or not, at least soon. Another option we have is to bring a bus through here, but we won't be dealing with that today. But I think overall though, this is working pretty nicely. It is stealing a lot of the traffic, which is good. Let's just make sure that I didn't accidentally mess up all of this again. So let's do that. Make sure that traffic is still going to the airport. That would be important. And it looks like a lot of people are trying to turn here when they might as well just go right through. So we'll see if maybe some of this can help. And we'll also try to make them pick their node. Oh, let's actually remove one of these nodes. This is a lot of nodes right in here. So go into the network multi-tool. Let's remove this one. Bring this one back. There we go. And now let's go with Traffic Manager. We'll lock in these nodes, and then we'll do it again. We'll lock in these nodes, so then they have to choose which one they're going in over here. See, the garbage truck chose the second one. And we'll see if anyone else really does it. Yeah, that truck did too. Okay, that's nice. And then they come out of here, and they have multiple opportunities to change directions. Fantastic. Okay, so that brings me to the next item on the list, which is employee parking. So we need some employee parking over here because there is some parking over here, but it's just not in the right spot. You have to go through a bunch of checkpoints to get there. So why don't we have some parking out over here. So we have two options. We can park along this side, right in this green in this green space, or we can try to squeeze it in right in the middle here. So we might see some pedestrian traffic then coming through this side. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be after the checkpoint, right in here. So why don't we try to draw in a little parking lot just to kind of help out right through here. So we'll just kind of line that up just like so, and then we'll do this right off of here. We'll try to line it up so it's straight, and then we'll grab this and we'll bring it good there, just to the point where things start glitching out. And then we'll add in some of these. Okay, that works. We'll go down to here, and then we'll move over to these ones, and then to the singles. Alrighty. And we should probably bring another crosswalk from the parking lot over to here. Not like it does anything, but it's nice to know that we can encourage some traffic movement, or pedestrian movement. Alright, so that is that. So we did the salt dome, we did the offices, we added more parking. So we got two more things, helicopters and trains. So I'm thinking the trains is an interesting one. I might save that for a dedicated train video that I've been talking about forever, but it's just, you know, things have just gotten in the way. There used to be some train traffic here, but it looks like things have calmed down a lot. It's just a lot of traffic flowing through a small corridor right here. Yeah, okay, let's skip with the trains, because it seems like it's flowing okay at the moment. There's also a bit of a bottleneck over here. I did some work off camera one time, just kind of waiting for the city to kind of regrow some demand, which helps with the passenger and cargo networks. So yeah, we'll definitely do a dedicated video because we don't have enough time to deal with all of that and everything else. So let's do helicopters next then. I'm just really admiring how this flows now, which is nice. Except it looks like there's some backup. Why is there some backup? As I said, I was admiring it too, right? Okay, let's just say go through. And it seems like everyone really, really wants to just stay in those two lanes, don't they? So let's go into node controller. Let's stretch this node out. Yeah, and then we'll do some dedicated turning lanes. So I guess employees wouldn't then need to stick in this right one. This guy screwed up. Same with that guy. Oh, there's traffic lights. That could be why. Yeah, okay. Things should continue to flow. Looks like they're ignoring them, which is probably a good thing. But I guess another thing we could do is something like this, so we can encourage some traffic flow. And on the other side, it doesn't really matter, but we'll do the same thing. Okay, let's actually make sure that this is set up properly. Looks like it is. So we're good there. All right, well, let's dive on into... Oh man, we really need to get some pedestrians, or some workers out this way. Let's dive into helicopters, holy cow, sorry. So let's go into here, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Helicopters are pretty fun. So we already have a depot, a helicopter depot, which is right here. And then those are passenger helicopters. So then we have a stop over here, which is for commuting via helicopter. So why don't we look at getting in some fun helicopter stops? So we have that stop here for the airport. And where are some cool destinations that we could get some helicopters going to? Well, the Science Center is a pretty cool spot. This is an area that I've been wanting to build. Maybe we can get to it this week. I don't know, no promises. But I think down by the piers would be a really cool place to get an airport in. The islands is another cool build that I want to get going on as well. Maybe a destination on the islands themselves would be fun. Yeah, I think this is a good idea to get one down in this area. It's really big though. Oh no. I definitely need to land on the water. So definitely gonna get one on the island. Don't let me forget. But yeah, I mean, this is a prime location. But that's the parking lot for that office tower. This is a bit too close to everything, although that is a great spot. But I don't want to destroy all that nonsense. It's a fun build we did a long time ago. Yeah, and that's not going to work either. Okay, so maybe it'd have to be in a park then? Could work right here. But I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest. So maybe we do get that helicopter depot down in here for some beach action. Maybe we'll make this a bit of like a leisure beach. Yeah, I mean, this could be cool. Okay, well, you know what? I'll place it in, and when we do the build, we can decide whether or not we're actually going to stick with it. Okay, so how about right here? Let's just drag this node out to this point. We'll make this straight. Nice straight road right here. And then right along the beach. Well, let's make sure we have the proper angles on. Yeah, let's bring this down a little bit more. And this is a bit of a slope here, but why not get a helicopter depot or a stop? So I'll work on that when we build up this area. So that's one cool location. And then we'll have them fly down here. They'll stop in the islands, which I'm not going to place in. I mean, the port could work, but that's not exactly an ideal location. Ah, you know what? Over here, we have a nice little spot with some aviation already happening. So why don't we just add to it with the helicopter spot, helicopter depot. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then that will run all the way down into here, and we'll get a helicopter spot down in Strathcona as well. I think that'd be a cool little idea. Perhaps by the train station. Yeah, so we have some pedestrian connections over here. Yeah, I bet some rich moguls would have their nice helicopters, and then they would fly in. Yeah, okay, so let's grab this road right here, and let's bring this one out. And then let's get that helicopter depot, or helicopter stop. I keep saying depot. Right about here, let's find a nice level area. Oh, it is pretty much all level. Okay, that's nice. So I'll just move this back. Oh, come on, Steven. Oh my god, Steven. I'm not clicking, apparently. So let's bring it right to about here. That works. And let's make sure we have watered out this way. So we'll just bring the water alongside. Fantastic. Okay, so that is Well, we have a couple more actually, because there's a whole other small town up here which I think could use a helicopter spot. I don't know about Pearson. I think we'll leave Pearson be, but I think Dean Hills can use a helicopter depot or helicopter stop. Oh my gosh, Steven. So I like having the helicopters by the train station. I think that's a fun idea, because a lot of this train station in particular is inner city train station, and same with Strathcona. So what I'm thinking is, oh, you can hear my dog barking in the background. I'm thinking we drag this out a little bit farther, and we have the same kind of idea as we did with Strathcona. So we'll have a nice little helicopter stop, back it up to about right here. There we go. Okay, so I really don't want to get one downtown, because I know from experience that it gets pretty gnarly with the amount of people who want to use these. So what I'm thinking is we kind of leave it at that for now. We'll go into helicopter pathways here, and let's try to sync them up a little bit. So here is the spot. So we have a bunch of old ones. So that's for the blimp. No, that is the old ones. I think I said I was going to delete them off camera. I never did. Yeah, that's from the old airport. All right, so we'll get this one to cut to here. We'll go down the airport itself. I don't really know how helicopter pathways are supposed to work. So we'll get this one to come down the taxiways. We'll get this into a stop right here. And then the first stop we had was out this way. So we'll bring this one down along the shore. And then we'll have this one swing out. We'll come by the islands over here, because we know we're going to get one out this way eventually. No way, is that a helicopter stop? Oh my gosh, we were really smart when we built this. Look at that. All right, I love that. Looks like we have two pretty close by though, so that's fun. We'll swing into here, and then we got to go all the way up to Strathcona. So we'll follow this train line over here, and we'll just connect up. Fantastic. And then what I'll do is I'll swing out over these lakes, and we'll follow the highway a little bit. Swing by Pearson in case we do want to get one in there eventually. Then up to Dean Hills. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this back to the airport. How about that? Let's go by the golf course here. Yeah, let's come down this way. All right, so now let's get some lines in. So I'm thinking we have one from the airport. What the heck is happening? Did it not connect up? Okay, there we go. So then we'll have one line that goes from the airport up to Dean Hills here. And then from Dean Hills to Strathcona. Okay, why? Why is it going that way? Okay, then maybe not. We'll have it just to Dean Hills, and then we'll try to go back to the airport. Back to the airport. What is happening? I feel like there's something funky happening because of all that. Like, can't it? I bet there's something broken along the line here. Okay, that works. Okay, so we'll get the waterfront line in first. Over to the port here, and then we'll swing by this stop. It's a short stop here. And then we'll go over to Strathcona. Oh my gosh. And then back. So we'll just go back to here. Add stop. There we go. Holy cow. What is happening? Add stop. And then we'll go back over to the beach and then to the airport. Complete the line. Okay, fantastic. So create new line. And then I want this one to go up to Dean Hills. And then I would love this one to go to Strathcona. There we go. And then I would like it to go back to Dean Hills. There we go. And then to the airport. Nice. Okay, so that did work. So helicopter line 1, we'll have the waterfront line. All right, and then we have Dean Hills line. I really don't know otherwise. Okay, so we have 9 helicopters. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense though. 9's a pretty good number. And then 15 for the Dean Hills line. Okay, let's put that down to 8. I really don't know how many people are going to be on them, so we'll come back to them in a future episode. But that all worked out in the end. So we did a lot of really fun detailing over here. We did a lot of work with the traffic flowing through this way. Seems like we really cut off everything, to be honest, coming through here, which is kind of funny. But it kind of works out. We got some more parking. We got some offices out this way. Yeah, it looks like we did end up losing that building, but we'll just leave it for now. We definitely need to get some employees living out in this direction. That's going to be a really major focus of a future episode, future week probably, building some towns out over here. What's in store for later this week? Well, I have a lot of projects on the go. I'll decide which ones I want to do based off of like our demand here. We have some nice residential community potential out over here. We have this nice beachfront community that we kind of teased. I want to do stuff with the Concerts DLC. Maybe start that small town. I want to do a nature reserve along here. We can start the island projects. We can continue cottage country. There's so many little projects. There's also this lot still available. There's a whole transit episode that I've been meaning to do for a while. So I think next episode we'll do a one-off, and then maybe on Friday we'll do kind of a transit, because it's been a while since we've done transit. It's also this. Maybe tomorrow we'll come back and we'll do some of this, because I was hoping to get to that today, but we ran out of time. So yeah, we'll fill this in, and then that'll kind of lead us into Friday's episode with transit, because all of the buses are out over here. And we also have some subway stops. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that's a good plan. I'm talking myself into it right now. We'll finish off the airport district. So it's not really the airport itself. It's just building near the airport. So I guess I didn't lie saying that we were going to finish or not do the airport anymore, because we're going to be building like the expo center and some maybe we'll try to squeeze in some residential out over here, and then that'll lead us into the next episode, which will be transit. So I guess that's a good plan. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode, folks. Oh, wrong button. Let's go right into here. Yeah, hope you liked today's episode, folks. Talk to you soon. Yeah, let's get that in play. Yes, talk to you Wednesday. Peace out.